So y'all, I just got laid off today, and I was shocked, but I'm not sad. I'm not sad at all because I actually been praying about what I should do because I have a lot of aspirations and goals. But you know, it's hard to step out there on faith and leave guaranteed consistent money. But here we are. Here we are. I ain't got no choice but to do it. So you know, I'm definitely looking forward to what life has for me. Thankfully I did save a little money, so you know, I'll be good there for a while. And before, you know, hopefully I'll be monetized on TikTok or something. You know, I think at first I was very conflicted because how am I happy and sad at the same time? You know, I mean, I think I'm more so sad about leaving my colleagues than losing my job, but it all works out. You know, sometimes God pushes you and gives you stuff sooner than you expected. And it's so crazy because anybody who knows my aspirations, when I called them and told them I got laid off, they told me congratulations. Because they know that my job has kind of been a hindrance and has been limiting me from pouring 100% into the other things that I want to do and that I'm capable of doing for myself. So, even though I just got laid off today, I'm finna go have a celebratory dinner with my best friend. Hey, because good things are coming. I'm claiming it now. Amen. Okay, anyway, y'all have a good day.
Hello, my name is Jacqueline, and I was just laid off in a mass Zoom meeting. So if it looks like I'm not okay, it's because I am not okay. One thing about working in tech is that it is not for the weak, and you watch these layoffs happen all the time. And each time you continually tell yourself, it ain't me, thank God. Well, guess what? It was me this time. I am a 30-year-old with 2 master's degrees, an undergraduate degree, all in marketing. And now I am unemployed and continuing to post on TikTok. I knew my company was having struggles. We couldn't push our pipeline down from top of funnel to any closed one. So I would say it was a surprise that they were doing a restructuring, but it absolutely was not. What was a surprise is that I was told that I was okay, and I was absolutely blindsided this morning at 11 a.m. with a 10-minute meeting on my calendar where people in the higher executive crew that I've never met before told a group of 15 of us or so, while another group of 15 was meeting with other people, that we were all laid off from the company. This is nothing new. You've seen many of people on this app post about being laid off. So now I'm just joining those masses instead of the other masses that are continuing to work. However, I will have very different things to be thankful for this Thanksgiving season. So my content on here might be a little depressing for a day or so, or it's just going to be completely manic. I'm not entirely sure. Haven't decided yet. I'm waiting for a phone call from HR to tell me if there is any form of severance package. And you bet your ass I'm going to fight for one. Probably not, because I'm literally scared of people, and I probably won't. But when I talk to my phone, I act like I'm a hard ass, but I'm not. Yeah. So I'm #open to work, kind of, sort of. Need to update that resume. But I guess I'll have a lot more free time to be posting on here.
So I think I might get fired. I've been working at this company for 5 years now, and it's been my first job that I've had out of college. And I just got a TV put on my calendar for 15 minutes with HR and a VP. Guess we'll see what happens. Got fired. Great.
Y'all, my corporate job just fired me. I went in today all nicely dressed like I am, and you know, they sat me down and told me they were letting me go. After 6 years at this company, I am no longer there. And you know what? I'm not even upset. Is that bad? Is that bad not to feel upset about the situation? Like, I've been getting questions from family, and they're like, how do you feel? And my response to them has literally been, I feel free. The reason, before y'all even get, to thinking that it was because of something that I posted on here, it was not. It was because of budget cuts. And not only was I let go, but others were too. So yeah, that was still surprising to me. I mean, I immediately asked in my, exit just like, just want to make sure that this is not about performance. And they clarified this is not about your performance. This is solely based on, us not getting the grants and these things that thought we were getting, and us having to cut back. And so I had to write it all down as they were talking, because I had to make sure, like, what after 6 years? God has a plan for me. I've been blessed with almost 18,000 of you on this platform, and I am so thankful. I hope they never take this platform away, because I am so thankful for you all. And just know that it's about to come. Like, when y'all see me, just know. Just know it's because, baby, that job let her go. I'm gonna have more for y'all. I don't have much now. I'm still kind of in shock, but not upset. Feel like God puts you in certain positions in your life. He makes you do stuff that you wouldn't do. Like, I would have never put myself in this position to be even a little bit uncomfortable, but he did that for me. I just know there's something big coming. I know there's something big. So y'all gonna see a lot more of me. So get ready, and please share these videos with a friend. Please send the links to a friend. Tell them to come follow your girl, because we got so much coming. I'm gonna be sharing everything. I'm gonna be sharing corporate stuff. I'm gonna be sharing still show up for y'all as if nothing has changed. So don't get it twisted. We're still here, and we're about to grind this out.
So you got laid off yesterday. Oh, it's been a wild ride. So on Tuesday night, everybody in the company got a message from our chief human resources officer, basically saying, there's an all hands tomorrow. Please make sure you attend. And of course I knew, like, last minute all hands, never a good sign. This is not my first rodeo, so I definitely had anticipated something like this happening. There have been whispers about potential layoffs for the last month and a half, so I had already started applying. Anyway, we get onto the town hall, and the CEO spoke for about 3 minutes, pretty much saying, due to regulatory changes and different needs moving forward in the business, there will be a restructuring, blah, 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 blah. You're either going to get an email to your personal email address with a separation agreement, or you're going to get an email to your work email indicating you still have a job. I was like, what kind of awful reality TV show is this right now? And sure enough, a few minutes later, my Slack gets kicked out. So I knew that I had been laid off, and I was extremely frustrated, hurt, upset yesterday. But today I'm in like a much better headspace. It was aggravating because I was the first product manager to join the team. I had built a lot of our products from the ground up. I worked really hard. Not to say I was perfect, nobody is, but I always tried to go above and beyond. I always tried to be strategic and think from the mindset of our customers, really trying to build amazing products. And I was there for about 1.5 years. And it didn't matter, and I think it's just a reminder that it doesn't matter sometimes how hard you work, how talented you are, how much of your life you sacrifice for a company, how loyal you are, whatever. Like, at the end of the day, the company is going to make the decision that is the most beneficial for them. They ended up laying off about 200 plus people. I think it ended up being about 35% of our total employees, so many of whom were really smart, really talented, very hardworking. And it's just a reminder that you always have to put yourself first. I think it can be really easy to put your mental, physical health to the side, and also sacrifice your morals, your ethics, whatever, for the sake of a paycheck, for the sake of stability, for the sake of feeling productive. And that is the worst thing you can do. For the first 8 months at my job, I was really happy. I thought it was the best job I'd ever had. I had an amazing set of coworkers. And I was really passionate about what I was doing. And then the last 3 to 4 months or so just got progressively more toxic. There were changes in leadership. Lots of people got fired, and just a lot of strategic and ethical decisions that were made that I didn't agree with. But obviously, I wanted to be stable and continue on and work hard. And at the end of the day, it didn't matter. So this is not my first rodeo. Like I said, I've been laid off before, and I think it's a reminder that we have to put ourselves first always. It's so easy to get lost in your job and to think like, oh, I just need to work harder. I just need to, I'm never going to take PTO. I'm never going to take a sick day. I'm never going to say no. Like basically to let a company steamroll over our own boundaries. I can't even tell you how many people I had seen in Slack who were sending messages while they were on vacation or while they were supposed to be sick. Like, oh yeah, I'm out today, but it's okay. I'll still be responding. Like, no, take your day off, take your vacation, take your sick days, because when push comes to shove, you are going to be cut just like everybody else. They're not going to say, oh, well, Ariana never took a sick day, we're not going to lay her off. Like it doesn't matter, truly. It's purely a numbers game. And I think we always have to remember what is like most important to us. And it's not our jobs for most of us. It shouldn't be anyway, unless it's maybe your own company and you're a majority shareholder or something like that. Always put yourself first. Always take care of your mental and physical health, because it's not worth it. I really just wanted to come on here and talk about it because I think it's easy to only talk about like the highlight reel on social media. And I just want to remind you, if you're going through a layoff or worried about getting laid off or just in a rough spot with your job, like life goes on. You're going to find something amazing, and your job is not your entire life. So I'm excited about what's next. I feel optimistic. I have some interviews lined up, and I'm just trying to reset myself and focus on the future.
Let me begin by saying we hoped we wouldn't be in this position again. Yet we are, and we deeply regret the impact this decision may have on you. For that, I am truly very sorry. This decision is not a reflection on you as individuals. I also want to say you've been tremendous team members, colleagues, and friends to me and so many others. We are here to support you personally and professionally as you navigate next steps. We will begin deactivating all systems access at this time. This time I'll end the call.
And that's it. And they turned everything off.
I never thought this would happen to me. I had a great job. I worked hard. I did everything I was supposed to do. But after 17 years in corporate, I was laid off. At first, I felt free. I knew I was unhappy and thought that maybe this was the break that I finally needed. But within a week, the panic set in. We needed the income, but what I really wanted was time back with our son. I didn't want to keep rushing out the door every morning and begging for time to slow down and just watching it all fly by. I wanted to actually be there. If you're new here, I'm Lauren. I'm a mom to an energetic toddler boy, a wife to an amazing husband, and someone who spent years trying to find a real way to make money online. I did the MLMs, I did the reviews, I did the surveys, I did the affiliate links, but none of it ever equaled my corporate salary. But then I found a digital marketing program that changed everything. It comes with a simple, proven system with training and mentorship and the ability to work 2 hours a day and average 900 a day. I was finally able to start building something for my family, not for someone else's. If you're craving more time, more money, and a life where you call the shots, drop ready in the comments and I'll send you all the info, because you don't have to stay stuck anymore and I want to help you break free.
I come to you with horrible news. I wish this was clickbait. I wish this was a joke, but it is in fact true, and it is my life. I was laid off this morning. I was laid off this morning. And you may be asking yourself, oh my God, that timing is really bad considering you just moved into a new apartment and that you were living with your parents and not paying any rent while you were living there. And now you are, and now you don't have a job. And you may also be asking yourself, are you stressed out about it? Yes, I definitely am. And you may also be asking yourself, are you gonna apply to jobs? Like, what are you literally gonna do? Yes, I am applying to jobs at a rapid pace, a pace that's never been done before. So, and I also come to you and I say, if you know of one, if you know of a job, that'd be cool. And I'd do it probably. And I do it so good. Specifically in social media or brand marketing. Brand marketing specialist was my previous title that I no longer hold. And I have a lot of experience in social media management. My DMs have never been more open. So please feel free to shoot me a DM if you have any leads, and I'll definitely apply. Thank you so much for listening to this message. Things were going suspiciously good for me. I will say things were going suspiciously good. And now this is kind of mixing things up a little bit. I was wondering how the plot was going to continue, and this is amazing. On another vein, if you have something and you'd like me to make an ad for it, I'm definitely open to that as well. So let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're thinking, and I'm here for that, for sure.
I got laid off today after 10 years at the most amazing company. I didn't think it would happen, but I kind of thought it would happen at some point. I got the email. Your role has been impacted. And today, let me tell you, has been a whirlwind of emotion. And I think that a lot of people, when they get laid off, they're sad, they're angry, it is what it is. To me, this is just another sign that God has always had my back and that there are more blessings coming. And I wasn't going to post this because there's a lot of haters out there I need to put my evil eye on. But I'm just so thankful. So if I've ever worked with you or this comes across your page and you were my client at one point, thank you. Drop in the comments a memory of working with me. And if you know of anyone that's hiring, holler at your girl. I think I'm going to document this journey. Okay, love y'all.
I just got let go from my job as part of organizational shifts and return to office. As you guys know, I have been a remote employee for the past 5 years, really since the beginning of the pandemic. And I'm crying not because I'm sad that I got let go. Obviously, the instability of losing an income always sucks. What sucks most about being let go is somebody taking control out of your hands. I always preach internally and here at home that we have got to be the people in the driving seat of our futures, of our careers. And when a company takes that control out of your hands, it sucks because all of a sudden the plan that you had, the roadmap that you were on board for is gone. Now you've got to start over. And this is why you've always got to have a plan B, a plan C, and most importantly, an emergency fund. I am incredibly upset and frustrated. There have been several shifts in the company in this last couple of months that I just knew the writing was on the wall and I knew my time was coming. But the fact that we have an emergency fund, because ultimately that is what matters at the end of the day, is that we have money to pay our mortgage, to pay for our daycare. We have that as a fallback, and I can take time, maybe a week, to just collect my thoughts and put together a strategy for job hunting. Always be prepared for the unexpected, because ultimately companies will always put themselves first. And as much as you want to believe that you're part of the family, you like the people you work with, it's a business transaction. It's a business contract, and you've got to handle it as such. But please know that you are more than your job. You are more than what you do. Have a plan, have an emergency fund. Do not spend more than you need to. Live below your means. We are in strange times. That isn't beside me losing the job, just general messaging. Protect yourselves, treat yourself as a business, and always be looking for better opportunities because companies would do the same, and they are.
Best of luck in your search and whatever you endeavor is destined to be next for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, of course. Okay, cool. Well, thank you again for your time this afternoon, and I hope you have a great weekend, Jasmine.
Thank you. You too.
We may be able to integrate you back into your previous role, but this will be contingent on business conditions and, stuff like that. So,
All right.
I'm sorry, Angela.
What about the bereavement time?
You're getting paid on that.
Okay.
That is going to be taken care of already. So.
Okay. Is there anything else that I need to do on my end then?
Are you considering the sales position, or
I have to talk with
Cutler?
Cutler. I'd have to talk with my husband.
So I can give you up until the end of today to consider. So if you want to touch base with me by 5:30.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Okay. Sorry, Angela. I'll be here for you.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Wow. All right, y'all. Hold on. Oh, I look like a hot mess. Hold on. Okay, just so I look a little more composed. So, wow, my glasses are starting to fog up because I was crying. My job just laid me off. I guess what's crazy about this is I just came from bereavement leave. My grandmother had passed away last week. Oh, gosh. Okay. And it was a little rough, but, we got through it. She lived a great life. And then I come back here Monday morning for work, and I get a sudden meeting from my boss, not expecting this at all. And they tell me that due to the recent economic downturns, they're laying me off. In all fairness, I was one of the higher paid HR people on our TA team. And yeah, that's what they chose to do. So now, I got to figure out something else. I'm not making this video to retaliate, because you know what? I thank God for whatever opportunity is coming next. Everything's going to work out. And I'm grateful for the time that I had at this past employer, now past. I'm grateful for a lot of the things I got to learn, a lot of the things I got to do. And I know now that the Lord is working on my behalf. And yeah, as much as it kind of sucks, I'm excited. So for those of you who have gone through this or are presently going through this, I'm here to support you, and to God be the glory, whatever happens. I'll keep you posted on this journey.
UPS is looking to slash about 20,000 jobs and close dozens of facilities. It's cutting down on the number of Amazon packages it delivers. The company plans to make the job cuts this year. UPS anticipates closing 73 buildings by the end of June and may close even more facilities later. In January, UPS announced a deal with Amazon, its biggest customer, to lower its delivery volume by more than 50% by the second half of next year.